In this same story that we've just discussed with you, we're learning that the police have taken 7 SDPI activists. Remember, SDPI is the Social Democratic Party of India. We're learning that the police have taken 7 activists from the organization for interrogation late last night in this same murder case. All of them are from the Bellare Sulya area, Sulya Taluk in Dakshina Kannada, which remember is the native area of Praveen. Now, on its own, the SDPI is alleging that innocent SDPI workers are being harassed in the name of an investigation. Very quickly, I want to go back to my colleague Harish to understand more. Harish, just clarify for our audiences. Yesterday, we heard Union Minister Prahlad Joshi also say SDPI PFI has a link in this. Then we heard the Karnataka Home Minister Arga Jananendra making a similar statement. What has the police said so far in terms of any relation to the SDPI and the PFI? Because there is obviously that fear that the police is coming under pressure. This is a knee-jerk reaction. Could you tell us more?
Well, the police are not getting into the intent or the antecedents of anyone who's being detained so far for questioning. They're saying only once we get the assailants can we ascertain the motive and also their background. And it would be too premature right now to talk about the antecedents, is what the police have said. They're saying the focus right now is to ensure that we can nab these assailants as soon as possible.
Okay, but Harish, I do want to understand from you the involvement itself of the SDPI, where the police is saying that they might be responsible in taking them into custody. Do we have any kind of statements from the police so far? Can you tell us, you know, in the last day since this incident took place, because we've been covering this since yesterday morning, so it's been about 24 hours. What kind of statements have we had from the police on this case?
Well, the police saying that they believe this is a retaliatory attack, and they've picked up 10 people, detained 10 people for questioning, and they're also closing in on a few of these suspects in Kerala. They're coordinating closely with the Kerala police. The DGP of Karnataka has spoken to the Kerala police. And in fact, that's one of the reasons yesterday that the Chief Minister did not want to divulge more on it. He specifically said it's no more within Karnataka borders. We are coordinating with a different state. It's now an interstate operation. So it would be wrong to divulge details on such a matter.
And Harish, when you were saying earlier that this is possibly a retaliatory attack, and I think a little while earlier while you were answering us, you also said an attack that took place on the 18th. Could you bring us more details about the original attack that this could possibly be in retaliation of? I know that investigation is still going on, but still?
Well, on the 19th, one Masood was attacked in the same Bellare town. He succumbed to his injuries on the 21st. And he was a native of Kasaragod, but was in Bellare at his grandparents' house, was visiting his grandparents. And this incident happened over a minor altercation that happened. 8 people were arrested, some of them also members of the right-wing units over there in Bellare town. And post which is this attack in the same Bellare village, beg your pardon. And that's why the police believe that this could be a retaliatory attack.
Okay, Harish, thank you so much for joining us with those details. For our audiences, very quickly, I want to take you through some reactions. This is the reaction of Praveen's own family. Take a look.
Okay, sir.
ಇನ್ನು ಮೇಲೆ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಬಂತು, ಇನ್ನು ಮೇಲೆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರಿಗೆ ಸಾಧಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಧಿ ನಡೆಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 1 ತಿಂಗಳು 2 ತಿಂಗಳು 3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಅದು ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ
ಸರ್.
ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇದು ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅದು ಕೊಡಲೇಬೇಕು.
என்ன நிஜ வாழ்த்தை பத்து ఊరికెరికలకి బతుకెరుతు పాత పోకున్నాడు ఆಯ್ತದ అత్త వయర్లోకి ఎన్నోದು పత్రలింజ ఎంకలకి అప్ప మగ ఏరి ముందుకు ఎత్తిండు ಈ ನಮ್ಮನೆ வாழ்த்துட்டு போயிச்சேரா அங்கே ஆகுவோனே அல்படிக்கு எங்களை வாழ்த்துட்டு அப்ப மக எங்களுக்கு நான் ஏறுண்டு பொண்ணு சோக்கலையில பொறுத்து போதுன்னு எங்களுக்கு ஏரில் வச்சு எங்களுக்கு 2
All right, you just heard from my colleague Harish as to what police had to say on this entire case. Next, in an exclusive conversation with CNN News 18, Karnataka Home Minister spoke to us late last night, Raga Jananendra. In his own interview, he's alleged, as we've already told you, that the PFI and its offshoots, the SDPI and the CFI, might be involved in this killing. This is a statement we've heard multiple BJP leaders make all through yesterday. Take a look.
Mr. Janendra, you are saying that some people have been nabbed and interrogation is on. Do they belong to any particular political party or organization or outfit?
ಕೆಲವರು SDPI, PFI, CFI ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವರು ಏನು ಅಲ್ದಿದ್ದವರು ಕೂಡ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಂಗಲ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ತನಿಖೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ.
So you are saying they belong to PFI and its offshoots, SDPI and CFI. Are there enough grounds to curtail, curb or act against the activity if these people, if the murder was committed or if there is a hand of the PFI, SDPI, CFI as you are alleging? People are asking, when is the Karnataka government going to crack down on this group?
ಖಂಡಿತ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕರಾವಳಿ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇರಳಕ್ಕೆ ಓಡೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೇರಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಓಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕೆಲವು ಮತೀಯ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು ಕಾರ್ಯಾಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಂತಿ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಗಿಂತ ಯಾರ್ದಾರು ರಕ್ತಪಾತ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಣ ತೆಗೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಕನ್ನಯ್ಯನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಭಾವನೆಯಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಂಥ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಮೇಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಣ್ಣಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸರು, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂತ ಯಾರೇ ಕಲ್ಪಿಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
So you are saying that you will try and crack down on whoever, and if whatever, if their crime is proved, you'll bring them to book.
All right, and one more particularly important big BJP voice in the area. My colleague Anand Narasimhan spoke to the BJP Yuva Morcha chief, the MP Tejasvi Surya, on this killing. Take a look at what he had to say.
What do you put a finger on triggered this, or what has happened? Is this political? Is this rabid radicals? Is this support to Kanhaiya that has triggered this?
This is rabid radicalism. The specifics of this will be clear only after the investigation by the authorities, but the discussions that I had with some of the higher officials from the police department, they say that the prima facie reasons are growing radicalism in that part of the country, and this is also a targeted killing in order to terrorize a section of the Hindu society, especially the organizations and the workers of this organization.
But how are these radicals getting so emboldened?
I mean, this is not new, it is not today. This is going on in this country from almost a few centuries. The society needs to wake up to the realities of this growing fundamentalism in a section of society, ask questions as to why, how, who perpetrates this ideology, what motivates young men in their 20s to butcher the head of a non-suspecting innocent tailor going about doing his own business, or a young boy, young child coming back from college, or a young father of a 9-month-old baby who had nothing to do with any personal grievance or ideology, with any personal grievance.